we can learn a wonderful lesson from the stork. The Torah in Parshat Re'eh tells us about the laws of kashrut. As is well known, when it comes to animals, there are two simanim, two signs of being kosher. The animals need to have parted hooves, and they also need to chew the cud. With regard to fish, there are also two signs, fins and scales. But when it comes to birds, no signs are given. Instead, the Torah provides for us a list of all the treif birds. If a bird is on the list, we can't eat it. If it's off the list, it means that it's kosher. One of those birds which is featured is the chasidah, the stork. And the Gemara in Masechet Chulin on Daf Samach Gimel Amud Aleph tells us that the stork is called chasidah because it's pious, because it's righteous, because it's selfless. It's an exceptionally kind bird. But there is a problem, because the Ramban in his Perush, in his commentary, tells us that there is a common denominator amongst all those birds which are treif. He tells us that they all have a cruel streak within their nature, and some of them are outrightly birds of prey. So how is it possible, therefore, that the chasidah, this pious stork, is actually treif? The Chidushei Harim, the founder of the Hasidic sect of Gur in the 19th century, gives a beautiful explanation. He tells us that the Chasidah, the stork, is indeed selfless and kind-hearted. However, only to birds of its own feather. Towards other birds and other creatures, it acts with cruelty and disdain. As a result, it is treif. And the Chidushei Harim goes on to tell us that the laws of kashrut in our parasha don't only relate to what we can and can't eat, but they tell us about us ourselves. We shouldn't lead a stork-like existence. In the event that our compassion and selflessness extends only to those within our own limited social clique, towards those within our own echo chamber, then it's all very nice, but ultimately, that's a treif form of existence. In order to be kosher, we ourselves need to recognize the image of God within the soul of every human being and to reach out with kindness towards one and all. Shabbat Shalom.